get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, it's good, y'all. How everybody doing? Hope everybody out there having a great day. But y'all already know what time it is. It's weekend banger time. It's weekend banger time. Y'all know I got one for y'all, man. Got one. You hear me? All bangers, man. I hope everybody's staying out the way, man, because y'all already know that's what we do on this channel. That's the policy. That's the motto. That's the key. That's what we doing, man. We're not going to jail. We staying out here and enjoying our life, man. It's too beautiful out here, man. I'm never going back to that place. And that's the mentality I want all my followers and everybody that listen to me to have, man. We're not going back. We're never going back. And if you've never been, we're never going. That's what we doing, man. So I hope everybody's staying out the way, man. Keep like, sharing, and subscribing, turning me up. I see it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Like, share, subscribe, share me out. Send me around, send me around, send me around. That's what y'all do. I see it. I see them shares moving. Let's keep it rolling. I know what's going on. I love y'all for that. Let's go. Let's get down to business, man. Let's get down to business. And this story today is called When Someone Told Me They Secret, man. You know, and I ain't even gonna lie, like, I was really one of those dudes that dudes used to trust a lot, you know what I mean? Because I really didn't run my mouth in there at all. Like when somebody gave me some confidential information, but at the same time, like this secret right here was just wow, man. I want to share it with y'all, but let me take y'all to Lawrenceville on this one right here, y'all. We on Lawrenceville. Now, this is the time where they actually moved me back to San Francisco, you know what I mean? Now, when I went to San Francisco the first time, anybody that heard my earlier stories, you know what I mean? It was San Francisco. It was crazy. It was rainbows everywhere in there. You know what I mean? I got up out of there ASAP. But when I got into it with the crazy sergeant dude that was on Lawrenceville, he ended up moving me back. He got rid of me and he got rid of my homeboy. He moved my homeboy back to his original pod and he moved me, back to my original pod, which was San Francisco. But the only reason that was my original pod because the unit manager lady tricked me and I thought she was moving me to 30 and she ended up moving me to 60 as soon as I got on the compound. So I guess they had me labeled as that was my original pod. When they moved us, they got rid of us out of 30 building. So boom. When they moved me back to 30 building, I mean, not the 30 building, when they moved me back to 60 building, it was crazy at the time because at the time I was waiting to get the package. You know what I mean? I was about to get the package. You know what I mean? I was supposed to be going over that weekend. He moved me like on a Tuesday. You know what I mean? So like that changed up a lot of stuff because the dudes that I was striking with was actually in the building I was in. You know what I mean? So like he killed a lot of stuff. And not only that, before I left, before he moved us, my cell phone actually got tore off. So I didn't have a phone. So now that he's moving me out of building back to a whole nother building I haven't been in years. I haven't been in there since 2009. This is like 2012 now. You know what I mean? So it's like, I was lost. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't want to go, but I had to go because my name was on the move sheet and it was moving me. So boom, I head to 60 building, man, AKA San Francisco. But when I got over there, I saw that it wasn't really San Francisco no more. It changed up. It wasn't a lot of girl guys in there, and you know, dudes wasn't booed up, and you know, like I think it was still in the building slightly because it's gonna be everywhere. But when I first went, it was crazy, it's ridiculous, you know what I mean? But this time around, it was like it wasn't like that. There was a few more dudes in there that was cool, a lot of dudes that was in there chilling. So the only dude that I saw that I really knew in there when I first got into the pod was my homeboy Yah. You know what I mean? And Yah, he was a good dude. He was a good dude, man. He was a good dude. But Yah was a maniac. My homeboy was a maniac. You know what I mean? He was from the town. And when I moved in the pod, I could tell that a lot of dudes didn't rock with him. You know what I mean? I could tell that a lot of dudes didn't rock with him. Morely out of like, you know, they was really intimidated by my bro. You know what I mean? My bro, aggressive dude. And I felt like for that reason alone, they weren't really feeling bro energy in that part. But he was chilling though. He was in there, you know what I mean? I came in there and you know what I mean? Me and him was chilling. So I'm trying to see how how's everything gonna fall now that I'm in a whole nother building and I'm waiting on the package. So like it was a mystery, man. So I'm recognizing a few dudes in there, you know what I mean? I'm recognizing a few cats in there, you know what I mean, that I knew from Sussers and that I seen around the yard, dudes that was on my side of the yard at the time. And now I'm over here with them. Like I'm recognizing a few faces. So like for the most part, when I first got in there, I wasn't really trying to press the issue about nothing immediately yet, as far as trying to get in with somebody or trying to figure out nobody's business. When you in Lawrenceville, I told you in Lawrenceville, everybody has jacks. And it's, even when you go to another building, just like I told y'all, how we always be ducked off in our sale in 30 building, it's the same way over there. Like you'll never know who got a phone because I'm just moving in there. You know what I mean? My man, a lot of dudes really don't rock with him, so he really don't know a lot of dudes' business. You know what I mean? So I'm just chilling, you know what I mean? Boom. I go over to VI, I get the package, you know what I mean? Still went over there and got it. I went over there and got it. Now that I went over there and got it, I have Loud Pack, y'all. Now this is, I told y'all we was getting Loud Pack. So now I have the Loud Pack on the other side of the yard. Now I don't know if anybody was over there grabbing it at the time, but this is still around the time it was still fresh early. Loud Pack wasn't heavy like that on the compound. So I have Loud Pack. Everybody, they was down on me. I had to make them wait because I had to send my man his gap. And then I was starting to do business. So boom, everybody down on me trying to buy stuff. Everybody down on me. Now I'm getting all these numbers. Excuse me. I'm getting all the numbers. Oh, this was back in Green Dot. I'm getting all these Green Dot numbers, but everybody has to wait because I'm actually working off the wall phone at the time. You know what I mean? Like I have to get on the phone, try to catch my peoples, you know what I mean? Call them, get them to check the numbers, then I'll send the product. You know what I mean? So it was like it was just getting crazy to me, like, you know what I mean? So I know when I used to always go to the visit room, my mom used to come see me and different stuff like that. I used to always see the one dude that was in the pod. He was a little young boy named Tim. He was younger than me. I said I was like 25. If I was like 25, you know what I mean? I'll give him, you know what I mean? No, I probably was 20. No, hell no, I wasn't 25. I'm tripping. I was like 28. I'm wilding. I was like 28. If I was like 28, I'll give him 25. So boom. I used to always see him, you know what I mean? Like when I the time I went over there with my mom, I seen him in the visiting room. He had a pretty girl used to come see him, man. Light-skinned woman, beautiful, nice body, like, you know what I mean? And it's very rare that you'll see that in the visiting room, you know what I mean? But it's like a lot of times dudes get what they can deal with. Like dudes just get what they can have. Like it's just like looks and all that stuff sometimes will be a choice for dudes in prison. But he actually had a nice looking woman that was coming to see him. You know what I mean? And I used to see him with her. And then another time I used to go over there, I used to see him with someone that kind of looked like she could be his mom a little bit because he was like a brown skinned dude and this was a brown skinned woman that used to come see him. So boom, everything was good. Now, the dude I'm talking about, his name was Tim. And Tim was from Suffolk, you know what I mean? He was a cool dude. Like once me and him got to know each other, because we never talked before I moved in the pod with him. But when I used to see him in the VI, like we still didn't speak, you know what I mean? But at the same time, now I'm in this pod with the Loud Pack, bro smoke weed. So bro, like, yo, he pull up on me one day. I was on the wall phone. He was like, yo, we holler at you. Like, what's up? He like, yo, look, I'm trying to get some of them spoons, bro. He was like, look, man. He was like, look. He said, you can come use my jack. You know what I mean? He was like, you can come, you know what I mean, to make it faster. Cause I see what you're doing. He was like, you can come use my phone. And you know what I mean? We can do it faster. So I'm like, boom, all right. So boom. So I peeled. I made sure I played it off, right? You know what I mean? Like for some reason, I just did it. My man didn't see when I slid to his room. His room was on the bottom tier, kind of like in the back corner. So boom, I slid off to his room real quick. Boom, he let me get on the jack. I checked the numbers. Everything was good. I had a few more numbers. I'm like, yo, bro. He like, yeah, go ahead, do your thing. You know what I mean? So I tell him, I'm like, yo, bro, look. I'm like, look, bro. I said, man. I said, look, bro. I said, can I use your joint? I said, I'm trying to get a joint soon. I said, but can I use your joint just to check my numbers sometime? Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna look out for you. You know what I mean? He like, look, I don't care. Just don't tell your man. He was like, I don't want your man. You know, what me and you doing, I don't want your man, you know what I mean, knowing the count. So I'm like, that's cool, bro. Like, I'm just trying to handle my business, bro. Like, and you know what I mean? So boom, we sitting there for a minute. I smoke with him. We chill. You know what I mean? And as I'm chilling, you know, he get to showing me pictures in his jack. You know what I mean? So he's showing me pictures in his jack. I see the light skinned girl. And he was like, nah, look. He was like, nah, bro, look. I got another girl. He was like, he was like, this is my other joint I be getting to come see me. You know what I mean? And then he showed me the picture, and it's the lady I thought that was his mom. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, okay, okay. I'm like, bro, I used to see you in there when I was in 30 bill. I used to always see you in the V room, boom, boom, boom. He like, yeah, I used to see you in there too. You know what I mean? I was like, bro, I thought that was Mom Dukes. He was like, nah. He was like, that's a junk that I bag fishing. Now let me explain to y'all what fishing is. Fishing really isn't big in prison. You know what I mean? Now fishing was big in the jail because this is back, like, you know, on the wall phones. That's all it is in jail. I used to know dudes that used to actually get on their phone and just dial numbers, area codes, numbers, and just dial. Hope someone picks it up. And if they pick it up as a woman, a dude might end up bagging. We used to call that fishing. Sometime it used to work. I done seen a dude with a whole paper of numbers that he already dialed. He used to keep the track of his fishing because he'll never want to dial the same number again. And he used to strike sometimes. He used to have women sending him commissary, or, you know what I mean? Sending them money for commissary. Like, fishing used to work, but I never seen it in prison. So when he told me fishing, it brought back memories from years ago. I'm like, damn, fishing? He like, yeah. He was like, bro, I bagged her fishing. He was like, I ended up calling some numbers one day bored, you know what I mean? And he was like, this lady picked up, you know what I mean? I started kicking it with her. He was like, we've been kicking it ever since. He was like, we've been kicking it for almost 6 months now. So I'm like, word? He like, yeah. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy, bro. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, and she bring me $150 every week. I mean, every other week. He was like, my mama come see me some weeks. He was like, when she comes, she gonna bring me $150. Boom. I'm like, for real, you got $150? He like, bro, I got more than that. He go in the stash. Boom, he whip out. You know what I mean? So now I'm like, yo, look. You know what I mean? Because cash, I ain't even gonna lie. Cash didn't really mean much. Like back on the early, when I first got to Lawrenceville, it was top. But at the time, it really didn't mean much. But I was already thinking of another play now that I was over here that I think cash might be, I might need to use cash. Like sometimes if you pull up on an officer with the cash in hand, it can be better than telling them what you can send. So that's what I was thinking. So boom, I'm trying to get the cash out of him. He had a decent little mint. I want to say about 500-600. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to work a shot with him with that. And me and him was talking, you know what I mean? He was like, look, I'm gonna let you know. He was like, it's for real, bro. I don't even be buying that much smoke like that. He was like, I just like to get me some spoons of smoke. I don't sell nothing. I don't do nothing, bro. I just got my jack. I'm chilling. I was like, yo, I can respect that, man. So I guess the cash was a no-go. You know what I mean? But for him just letting me, being able to use his jack to clear numbers, I was cool with that. So boom. Now, he go over to V room one time. This was like a little bit of time go by. Not a lot, but probably like 4 or 5 days. And he go over to the V room, and the girl came to see him, his girlfriend. So he go over there and see them. You know what I mean? Now every time he used to go over there, it used to be this one officer over there, and I can't think of her name, but she was just an a-hole when she used to work on Lawrenceville. She was one of them ladies who used to work in the visit room, and she just is like she's not all that attractive. I ain't even gonna lie, I ain't gonna call her ugly up here, but she's not all that attractive. And she just used to give people hard time. She used to give my people's hard times for no reason, and that's just who she was. But she was just one of them loud mouths like type of ladies, and she really didn't work the compound like that too much. You'll see her in the child hall, in the control booth, or something like that, visiting room. Every blue moon, you would see her in our building booth or on the floor, unless they were short or something like that, or it was a shakedown, lockdown. You'll see her then, but she just was a loud mouth lady. She just always yah, and she'll go at it with the best of them. Your mama, F you this and that, like nasty mouth. Not attractive lady, and she just was crazy. I really didn't like her at all. So boom, he went over there. When he come back. He like, yo, he was like, man, say word. I just got to arguing with the lady, man. He was like, she over there hating on my girl, blah 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 this, blah 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 that. So I'm like, damn, for real? He like, yeah. So I'm like, bro, we need I was like, you don't be going over there doing nothing, do you? Like, no, I don't do nothing except when my other people's come. You know what I mean? I'm just getting money, bro. He was like, I ain't, I'm like, all right, that's cool, bro. So I was like, don't feed into it. I was like, she a trick up artist. She trying to get you late. So there's no need to even fall in the trap for that. You know what I mean? He was like, cool. He was like, she always try to get me to do this. And he was like, when I be seeing her on the compound, we'll go at it. He was like, bro, the lady just don't like me. So I'm like, damn, bro, be careful, man. So boom. Shit crazy, y'all. You hear me? So look. He go over to the visit room the next week. You know what I mean? And this time around, his other peoples came to see him. You know what I mean? So boom, I'm not over there. I didn't go to visit for this one right here, but he go to the V room. This time he come back. He mad as hell. And for real, I'm on the wall phone because if he's not in the joint, I never can get on the phone. So I'm actually on the wall phone. which I used to do at times. You know, I got access to his junk with his business, but you know, I don't have a phone, so I'm on the wall phone, and I'm talking to my people on the wall phone. He come out from visiting room. Everybody's kind of still outside. I didn't go outside, so I'm on the phone. He come in the bar. He mad as hell. He tell the CEO, pop my door. Hey, pop my door. So I'm looking. That don't look usually when dudes come back with stuff, and I didn't know he came back with stuff. I didn't know it was his girlfriend, whoever came to see him. But if it's a good visit, regardless, or if you got something your mood is going to be different. You're not going to be coming back angry as hell. And he came back a little angry. You know what I mean? He was a little slightly angry when he came back. So he come back. Hey, see, pop my door right now. You know what I mean? So I'm on the jump. You know what I mean? He get the door pop. He leave his door open. So I finish my call. Everybody's still outside, so I hang up. You know what I mean? I supposed to have something coming in at wreck, so I'm just trying to go ahead and put my bid in. But I saw that he was in a bad mood, so I didn't really want to do it. But I still pushed anyway. I walked over to the cell. I said, "Hey, bro." I said, Tim. I stuck my head around the junk. Bro was just in the junk, you know what I mean? I'm like, "Bro, what's up? You all right?" I walk in. You know what I mean? I'm like, "Bro, you good?" He like, "Man, bro, it's crazy, bro." I'm like, "What, bro? Like, talk to me. What are you talking about? What happened?" He like, "Man." He was like, "Nah, don't worry about it, bro." I said, "Man, look, bro. All right, that's whatever." I was like, "Look, bro, I got something coming in. You know what I mean? I'm trying to take care. I'm trying to grab this tobacco. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to see if I can boom, 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 boom." He like, "Man." He was like, "Yo, man, it's crazy." Like, he didn't even listen to what I said. So now I'm like, "Bro, what's up, bro? Like, what's up, man?" You know what I mean? I sit on a little bench in the cell. He's sitting on his bed. So I'm like, "Bro, what's good?" He pulled his phone out, bro. He started going through the phone. You know what I mean? He like, this is crazy. I'm like, "Bro, what are you talking about? What is the problem?" He like, "Listen, man. All right, close the door. Close the door." I'm like, "Close the door?" He like, "Man, close the door." I'm like, "What, man?" And man, I close the door. Boom. He go to the vent. He put every cell had not a vent, but a intercom. Now you hit that intercom, the lady in the booth can talk to you. Now sometimes they can come in and listen to you quietly without you even knowing, because there's no noise and no indication that they come on. Now you hit the button, you're waiting for them to come on, but sometimes they used to spy on people. So he covered the joint up. He used to have this, everybody used to have stuff they used to, even whether it was wet toilet paper or deodorant tape. People will cover their microphone up until they're using it. You know what I mean? So boom, he covered the joint up. I closed the door. He like, "Look, bro." He was like, "Man, don't say nothing about this, bro." I'm like, "Say something about what?" He like, "Man, shh." He was like, "Look, bro, the other junk you thought was my mom that be coming to see me." I'm like, "Yeah." He like, "Look." He was like, "Man, I met the junk fishing like I told you, bro." But he was like, "Say word that the junk is a dude." I'm like, "Huh?" Again, y'all record scratch. Hear it? I'm like, "Huh?" I was getting lost. I was about to say confused, but I was lost. I'm like, "Hold on." No. He was like, "Bro, she's a dude, bro." I'm like, "A dude?" He like, "Man, she's a dude." I'm like, "Bro, that woman's not a dude, bro." He was like, "Man, she is, bro." He was like, "She been kept it real with me." You know what I mean? He was like, "For real, bro, I ain't gay, bro. I ain't gay, bro." You know what I mean? He was like, "But at the same time, that junk be looking out for me." You know what I mean? But, you know, I got my girl, you know what I mean? This and that. So I'm like, "Bro, like," I'm like, "Do you kiss her?" Like, he was like, Nah. I told him I ain't ready for that. I ain't ready for that. We never kissed. You know what I mean? He was like, the person just nice. He wouldn't say the person name. He like, the person just nice. And the person just be wanting to come see me, and they feel bad that I'm locked up and blah, blah. So I'm like, "Yo, bro." I was like, "Yo, bro." So like, okay, you wilding for that. Like, you wilding now, you wilding, but at the same time, like, why is you mad now? Like, you been knew the jump was a man, right? He like, "Man, dang, what else would happen?" I'm like, "What happened?" He like, "Bro, the CO lady, you know what I mean, that hate my guts, bro, the one that we said is a maniac." I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "She was working over there." He was like, "As I'm having my visit, man, you know what I mean?" He was like, "The junk called me to the desk. Now that where the COs used to sit at when you walk into the visiting room, boom. It's a black glass that go like to this way. It's tinted out. But basically, that's something that he's supposed to be looking in from the outside, like a interrogation room. It's kind of like a window. And that's what they got right there. In the front part is the desk that the officers sit at. And behind the desk is the door that the visitors come into. You know what I mean? When they come into the visiting room. So boom, he was like, the CO lady called him to the desk. And the CO lady say, look, I know your secret, nigga. When we was searching, he he said, I'm sorry, this is crazy. He said, CEO was like, I know your secret, nigga. When we were searching that lady that came to see you, somebody said when they were searching them, they felt the penis. I was like, hold on. I said, hold on, boss. I was like, hold on. He was like, man, they said when they searched him, they felt the penis. One of the women CEOs said they felt the penis. And then they asked, was he a man? And he told them, yeah. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, now I see why he's sick. I'd have been sick too. I was like, oh. I said, hold on, bro. I said, hold on. I said, bro, listen, you trying to tell me that the person that you said be coming to see you, that's really a man. You trying to tell me the nosy lady said they found out that she's a man? He like, yeah, bro. And she told me, if you don't tell your girl, I'm going to tell your girl. I said, oh. I said, bro, you lying. He was like, man, I swear. I was like, what you going to do, bro? I said, damn. I said, bro, I said, that's some of the craziest shit I ever heard, bro. I said, what you going to do, my guy? He was like, man, I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? I was like, damn. I felt so bad for bro. I ain't even going to lie. I didn't even ask to use the jack no more, man. We talked all the way up until the wreck came. Man, he pilled, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I had to go back and tell my homeboy that, man. He told me don't say nothing. I'm talking about, bro. He was like, bro, word, don't, please, bro. Like, and I said, I won't. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry, y'all. That was some crazy info right there. You hear me? That info was nuts. I was like, yo, hold on, man. I was like, yo, bro. I said, bro, listen, man. I said, yo, this is crazy right here, man. So, all right, bro. I ain't gonna say nothing, bro. But it was just eating me. My celly that I was in the cell with at the time, old head, got nothing to relate to him about. But that junk was just eating me. I was like, damn, even though that's not my business, I was like, that's a crazy scenario, y'all. I was like, that scenario nuts right there. He ended up meeting a guy that's looked like a woman fishing. You know what I mean? The junk come see him, look out for him, and he's allowing it. Now, the crazy lady that we all be beefing with in the visitor room, she found out that the people's is a dude. And the CO told him, if he don't tell his girl, she's going to tell his girl. Now, boom, the CO lady, she don't have his girl number or nothing like that. She know that his girl always come see him. Always come see him. So it's like, what are you going to do? Tell his girl not to come see him? And I think that's what bro was doing. Because when the following weekend came around, he stalled out for a visit. He didn't go to visit. This dude, Tim, went to visit every weekend. He was in that joint every weekend. So I seen him then go to visit. But I told my man about it. My man couldn't believe it. I just wanted somebody else's opinion on it, kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, me personally, I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do that. But I'm telling you, you in prison, and sometimes it be the craziest circumstances, the craziest things, the craziest situations you will have to deal with. And his crazy situation was that he was really talking to a man, Buddha. You know what I mean? He was talking to a man, and he allowed it. Now, if he's letting the man come see him, that means he's talking on the phone to this man a lot. You know what I mean? He's talking to him on the phone to this man a lot. And we wind the tape back a little bit, y'all. This brings me back to when he was showing me the pictures. And when I saw the picture, now I didn't think this was a man, but when I actually looked down that I rewind the tape, and because sometimes you catch stuff late. And when I saw the picture, y'all, I'm looking, the cheekbones were a little powerful. Like it was powerful cheekbones, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So my man was like, yo, bro, he's gay. Period. Like, you know what I mean? He was like, bro, he let that man come see him. That means he gonna mess with that man. I mean, he could be saying he gonna use him, but at the same time, man, like, I don't think that John right, man. And I thought the same thing. But I'm like, this is crazy because I used to do a lot of business with bro. And you know what I mean? Bro used to let me hold his jack. I'm trying to get another phone. You know what I mean? And it was just for real, for real. It was like I had a phone for so long over there in 30 building. And I always had phones. Like when that phone was gone and I went over there, I ain't even gonna lie, it kind of felt better not to have a phone. Like it just felt more convenient to like, let me go take care of business on his phone and he can have it back. I can go get on the wall phone. I gotta talk about any little crazy little regular thing. Like at that point, I just was like, I needed a break. So like, you know what I mean? I was mad at this situation because I'm like, this can turn ugly. Like, I don't know how this situation can turn out. This can turn out to be an ugly situation, man. Like, it's real talk. Like, but I couldn't believe it. Like, it was hilarious. Like, definitely like later after the situation, it was crazy hilarious. But like at the time, it wasn't really funny. I ain't even gonna lie, even though it was crazy. So boom, I'm trying to figure out what bro gonna do. So I need to use the jack. You know what I mean? I need to use the jack. Boom. Holla, I go on the cell. What's up, bro? You all right? You know what I mean? He done skipped the visit for a weekend. You know what I mean? He in the jump like, yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm like, so you thought about what you gonna do? He like, man, I ain't telling her nothing, man. He was like, that jump wild. And he was like, she ain't got my phone. She ain't got my girl phone number and none of that. You know what I mean? She waiting to see her when she come see me. You know what I mean? He was like, she that petty, she'll burst my bubble like that. So I'm like, what? I'm like, man, this is crazy, man. I'm like, yo, I'm like, bro, listen. So he was like, man, I'm just gonna stall her out, bro. You know what I mean? He was like, I'm gonna stall her out. We gonna see who can, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm locked up. I ain't got nothing but time. He said, I'm gonna tell wifey I lost my business. I'm gonna tell her anything. He was like, but she the type that'll check up on stuff, call the administration and see what's really good, what's happening, why he hasn't called. Like she's one of them type of people. And you have people like that, family members and stuff. They'll call and check and see what's going on. They don't hear from me for days. So he said she was like that. So I'm like, damn, bro, this is a crazy dilemma. I don't know how you gonna get out of this one, but if you use that jack, you know what I mean? Boo, he let me use the jack. I took care of my business. I was out of there. So I ain't even gonna lie. Like I done witnessed a lot of stuff in prison. I done seen a lot of stuff in prison. But that, like, a lot of people told me stuff in prison. I have kept stuff secrets. But the secret that he was telling me, right, that when he told me that secret, that was like a secret. Like, I don't know, y'all. Tell me in the comments. Like, I know I was wrong for telling my man, but I had to get somebody else's opinion on what I just heard. So, like, it was crazy to me. So, like, I'm just waiting to see how this is going to play out, man. I don't want bro to get tricked up. I don't want him to do nothing drastic, you know what I mean? But at the same time, though, like, I know deep down inside it was killing him that he couldn't see his girl. You know what I mean? This man got a cell phone. He's talking to his girl. You know what I mean? Every night. But he's probably also talking to Joanna, man, every night too. So I'm like, I don't know if he was confused, but at the same time, like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think for real, his best bet would have been to never have that person come see him again if you really wanted your girl, because if that person never comes see you again, it'll be no dirt. Even like when you do finally let your girl come see you, like they wouldn't have nothing on you that is like he was like prove it. You know what I mean? Like they wouldn't be able to. You know what I mean? And they look at the logbook, the woman probably got a man name. His name probably Ben Johnson. So they probably couldn't prove that it was a woman anyway. I was just giving them different scenarios, different options, different plays because like I'm like, yo, bro. You right, bro. Like, do it how you gonna do it. I would have done the same thing, but I wouldn't have been in that predicament. But I'm like, bro, stall her out. You know what I mean? So that's what he started doing. Bro started stalling this girl out, stalling her out. And I think this is when she got tired of being stalled out. So he come tell me that she called up there and that's why he ain't got no visits. Why is he not going to visit? Is he lying to me? And she found out the truth that he has visits. So boom, as the time that he's stalling her out, y'all, he's sitting in the pod and he's talking to somebody. And then a lady come over the intercom, such and such, call his name over the intercom. He go to the jump, hit the button. She like, you got a visit. He like, oh shit. Like he ain't thinking his girl was gonna come. She still came. My word, she still came. She still came, man. That man went and got dressed. He wasn't even prepared for a visit. Like he had to go take a quick shower. He had to do everything. That man went to the visiting room the whole time. I'm feeling like it's his girl. Now he didn't say nothing to me, but I'm standing up. My cell was like at the top, close to the laundry area. So I'm standing up there talking to the dudes, Styles, that do the laundry. And I'm looking down on the pod, so I heard him get called for a visit. I seen him kind of look confused at the visit call. That's not how you dudes ready for visits when they know they're getting a visit, especially if you got a jack. You know your visit coming. But he looked surprised. So I'm like, damn, like, bro, this I'm saying in my head. I didn't say nothing to them, but I'm saying in my head, like, this is that's his girl. I know that's his girl. I know for a fact that's his girl. I'm like, this is nuts, man. How bro gonna handle this, man? How is he gonna handle this crazy situation? So boom, that man go to his visit, man. That man went to his visit. That man went to his VI. Crazy thing happened after that, y'all. Ooh, White, yo, you got a visit. I'm like, oh, my brother come check me. I'm like, oh, I didn't know he was coming. I wasn't prepared for a visit. Boom, I scramble, get ready for the visit. Boom, 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 boom. I go, boom. I shoot over there. I get in the visit. As soon as I walk in the jump, I see, bro, his table right there. They put him right in front. The lady put him right at the front table, right in front of the desk. Because usually they'll have a line of rows, and that'd be like just you and another visit. Like you're visiting just you. Now, if you got a few people, you'll get a table, decent little table, but it was just him. So they had him sitting right there in the front by the booth. So boom, I walk in, and I can see him. He just looking crazy, and he trying to explain something, and his girl trying to get answers. You know what I mean? Like you can tell she's like the way she's moving. So I go check in, boom. I go to my visit, boom. So I go tell my brother, I'm like, yo, this crazy, bro, about to get into it with it. You know what I mean? Like for real. I'm like, yeah, look at it. So we looking, everybody's looking. So she's just going in on him. She going in on him. She was like, F you. She stood up, she was like, F you, you make me sick. It's over with, you hear me? It's over with, you hear me? So I'm like, so he's standing like, nah, man, listen, come here. So she's like, F you. And she just walked out that jump. She walked out that jump, man. She damn near knocked the snacks off the table. That's my word. I'm like, oh, bro just got up and left. Bro just got up and left, man. That's my word. I look at the lady, the crazy, the CO lady. I look at her. She got the little smirk. Like this whole thing is funny. I'm like, yo, these officers are so petty. Y'all don't understand how petty these officers are. That's why I drag them, because they petty, man. They are petty. That was petty. Now, you don't tell me that. You ain't got nothing to do with what that man got going on, man. Like, why would you expose him to his girl? You got to be the ultimate hater. She exposed that man to his girl. That's my word. Bro got up and left, man. Boom. My brother came kind of late. I stayed probably like 30 minutes, kicked it with him, got something to eat real quick, bro, slid. I was happy for my VI. I kind of forgot that situation had happened. But what put me back to reality is when I walked back in the pod. When I walked back in the pod, guess what I saw, y'all? I looked when I walked in the pod. You know how I can tell something going on? Something going on. You know what I mean? Like I walked in, everybody was quiet. Everybody was looking this direction, and everybody's attention was looking over there, trying to see what was going on. Shit, crazy, y'all. This is my word. That man girl got so mad at him. She went up there and told those people that Tim had a phone and where he hid it at. That's my word. I said, oh my God. Oh my God, man. Look, when I walk in the pod, I see now, as I look harder now where everybody's looking at, I can see Tim actually standing outside his door. But everybody's looking, so I gotta walk back there a little bit to see. And I look, you can hear rambling. Now, I don't know why they didn't lock us down for this. You know what I mean? But that's how bootleg Lawrenceville is. When you hear rambling, then when I could see a CO, I saw his belt, so it's some police in his cell. And it's my word, man. The man walk out, man. Sergeant dude walk out and say, put your hands behind your back. Tim was like, man, she like, man, put your hands behind your back. Man, that man handcuffed Tim. The other CO came out with the jump, playing with the phone. He like, yeah, going through it. I'm like, oh, the phone gone. No. Tim gone. No. Crazy, man. Like, you see what, like, I felt bad. I didn't really know. I just seen, when I seen him take bro away, man, I was like, man, like, for real, bro, like, that's, who would have thought, bro, that situation would have played out like that, my guy? Like, who would have thought, man? You know what I mean? Like, who would have thought? This is the stuff, you see this, the stuff that goes on in prison, this is the stuff This is the stuff. This is scary stuff right here. Man. This is scary. This is regular scary stuff, but this is crazy scenarios that go on in prison, man. They end up taking Tim to the hole. Of course, they gave him a phone charge, and Tim got transferred, man. Now, I never seen Tim again after that. I don't know if he kept his girl. You know what I mean? He lost his girl over messing with the woman, man. You know what I mean? He lost his girl over that. You know what I mean? So I used to always think, like, did he keep the dude? Or, you know what I mean? Who knows, man? But at the same time, he ended up losing a beautiful woman behind this whole thing, man. And he got tricked off of Lawrenceville, and he lost his jack all in one motion just for that play. His luck was bad, man. And that's the end of the story, y'all. That's my word. That was crazy, man. But the moral of the story is this, man. Like, people be having secrets. Like, a lot of people, everybody has secrets, man. Like, you can have a secret. I can have secrets. They can have secrets. Everybody got secrets, man. Like, by the end of the day, with your secrets or whatever your situation is, man, make sure you make the right move and the right decision, because that can land you in prison. You come to prison, you have to deal with situations like what I just told you about, man. Like, you be having dudes in their secret relationships, and like, you will see crazy stuff like that, man. Like, I don't know about y'all, like for real, I didn't ask to have that, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't ask to know those situations about bro. You know what I mean? Me and him just ended up getting cool over the phone, and he vented to me about what was going on. But that's the stuff I had to go through, man. If y'all just stay y'all ass out the way, you don't have to go through these things. You don't have to go through going in there dealing with dudes that be like halfway dudes, because who knows? Tim probably was flippy floppy. You know what I mean? He probably was flippy floppy, man. You never know, man. So like, if you want to not have to deal with these situations, man, just don't come to prison. Stay our ass out the way. Enjoy the beautiful land out here. Enjoy the beautiful women, man. Just enjoy being able to put some clothes on, just to look nice whenever you want to, drive a car whenever you want to. It's better than prison. You don't have to go there and hear these scary stuffs, man. Like, go through just listening to dudes with crazy stories, crazy situations you'll witness. Stay out of prison. You don't have to deal with that, man. But I appreciate everybody for watching, man. Real talk. Y'all know the count. Weekend banger game. Told y'all. Weekend bangers. Weekend bangers. I got them, man. But look, keep like, sharing, and subscribing, man. Turning me up. Keep turning me up. Keep turning me up. We got to keep going, man. We got to keep going. Turn me up for the weekend, man. Y'all already know the count, man. I love y'all to death, man. Make sure y'all this weekend, make sure y'all stay out the way, live your life, and don't go to jail. Period, man. Stay your ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.